Hello everybody, welcome back to my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Azata playthrough. Last time we did Pelura's Falls, helped stuff out there, and I kind of just clicked that we are right by Iz. We can just go down here and we could immediately get started on the find Queen Galfrey quest. Or we could also go up here and do the inelectable prison, if that is a way into the prison. There seems to be 3 ways in. But these ones are closed portals, which to me would indicate that they're not ways in. Maybe they're ways out. Maybe if we go in there and then leave, we come out in one of these. So I'm not entirely sure what we should do next. Oh, also, one thing I only just noticed, which I should have made use of earlier. So we have this ability Call to Arms, which randomly adds a bunch of, basically reinforces a bunch of units in an army. So I used it on our main army. Makes sense that we've got something like that, seeing as we have to start from scratch with a lot of our armies. But so I'll keep an eye on that for it recharging, as well as the mass teleportation. So they're both really useful. I think I am going to prioritize going to Iz. We could always build a teleportation thing here and come back here quickly later, or even if we end up leaving Iz and feel alright about our position, we could do that then. Yeah, so let's go straight to Iz. Why did it stop us right away there? Oh, there's a point there. Yeah, we've got an army approaching down south too. I think we should quickly deal with that. I reckon we'll be fine here. It says it's a little higher level than us, but I think that's just because it's got 1,000 units in one particular... Yeah, it's got 1,000 cultists, so... As long as we prioritize weakening that, I think we should be fine. So start whittling it down. I think everyone else just get ready for them to come to us. While I do my best to weaken them even more. Yeah, like they're going to kill these barbarians in one hit when they get here. That's unavoidable. But we can do as much damage as possible up to then. And having these shield bearers might be quite useful. Well, they went straight for the archers. Wasn't expecting that. Move these archers away. You can keep picking at them. Might as well send these troops in right away. Try and block them. Oh, that was a bigger hit than I was expecting, to be honest. Oh, I always forget about the area of effect attack these guys have. It's going to be the death of me. Or it literally is the death of me at the moment. I'm less worried about them now. Yeah, our champions are dead. You shield bearers just keep doing your thing. Oh, these bandits are tough. They can take a hit from that. Keep whittling them down. I need to not sleep on the fighters either. Finish these ones off. I think our shield bearers will be able to hold the line for now. Yeah, they do hardly any damage to the shield bearers. Forget that this general does not have the same kind of infirmary capabilities that our main general has. But this should still be fine. This was a very slapped together army anyway. So there was one thing I guess I should probably address from the last episode too. So I did look up some stuff to solve that puzzle in the end, and in the process, so I knew there was... What do we get back? We got the barbarians. We didn't get any of the champions back. Okay. So in the process of looking it up, I did kind of realize that given the choices I made, I've cut myself off from the... if you aren't familiar with this game, there's like a normal ending and then there's a secret ending. And I've never actually got to either ending. So, but before anyway. Oh yeah, definitely take Fireball. But I've not been like following a guide for the secret ending specifically, but I did know some requirements that were meant that you can get for it. And I was doing them if I, was aware of them. But I actually missed... Well, there was a requirement that happened there where basically we had to get Metasophen's research, and depending on what you do, you can get the research and still save the people's lives. One of them is if you have convinced Nurin to join your side, which we missed out on, sadly. The other one is if Raymond is alive, which he is in our playthrough, and he was there. I had no idea that he would have done anything if we had chosen to chase Metasophen instead of... oh, we can get more recruitment. Nice. I had no idea that choosing to save Metasophen, chase Metasophen, Raymond would have stepped up and saved the people that were there. But it comes at the cost of his death, and I still think Nest would make the decision to save him anyway. So ultimately, I'm not too sad about missing out on the secret ending, especially as I've not seen any ending of this game. And I do intend to do future playthroughs of this, not right away, but at some point I will come through and do different mythic paths and things like that. So maybe on future playthroughs I can be more dedicated to getting the secret ending, but on this one, we missed out on it, which is a shame, but oh well, I can stop worrying about it now, can't I? We'll just go for what we're gonna get. And I'm excited to see the normal ending anyway. Like I said, it's still completely new to me. Okay, recruit these Golden Legionnaires as well. They seem to be very good. Just smash them together with this lot. Let's have everyone go there. Might as well put these in this army too. Those are for reinforcements. Those are also for reinforcements. At some point we'll find a way to easily join them up with our main army, but for now, let's carry on towards Iz. We'll stop off at the Spinner of Nightmares camp and do that first. Probably going to need to rest before we go in, right? Everyone seems okay. Anyone suddenly want to rest? No, everyone seems fine. Oh, Ivu has strength damage. Why'd you have that, Ivu? You know, I think I am still going to rest just to recover our spells. Yeah, so we still need to rest to recover our spell slots, so let's do that now. I have no idea what the deal was with the island following us around, because we were told that was going to happen. Maybe it will happen after the next event at our court. But, oh, well, I'm not too worried about our abyssal corruption at the moment.
Steady on, Dayron. They are perfectly ordinary mosquitoes. They are not spreading disease. And they will not bite you on the face. They wouldn't dare.
Yeah, Darren doesn't strike me as an outdoorsy type. Okay, our army's got more movement now. Let's go and attack these areas down here. The more we can sort of pick off, the better. I definitely won't do all of his in this episode. We'll do the Spinner of Nightmares and then maybe go and start his. Because I'm imagining that his is going to be a pretty big sequence of events. Okay, do hit them here. We don't want to underestimate large clumps of units like that. Hitting them with frost means that their movement is slow, so it should take them a lot longer to get towards us. And we can delay them with dogs and things. Want the dogs to go there just to slow this lot down. Do another Icy Storm here. Archers, you keep weakening this group. Mages, you hit this group. You guys to stay there. Heal the dogs. Make them hopefully last longer against whilst trying to slow them down. Great. I want another Ice Storm here. Make these as weak as possible. Do I want to send the Wolf Riders in right away? Okay, send the Wolf Riders back here. Archers, you keep shooting this group. Mages, sorcerers even shoot this group. You just keep buffing bards. Well, they did hardly anything to them. So the dogs are dead. That's how you know these are evil people. Killing dogs. Okay, now everyone's too split up for area of effect spells to really work. Or to be useful. Let's try Good Hope. Maybe that'll significantly improve our fighting power. Okay, Wolves, you come back round here. Attack this group. Archers, keep shooting that group. Sorcerers, I also want you to shoot that group. That's the largest group now. I don't know why can't the bards do anything? I haven't cast anything per round. Okay, Azatas, you just hit them. I want you to come here so you can defend our archers if necessary. Area of effect. My nemesis. I still can't do AoE spells, so I'll do Song of Seasons. That can be very effective. You go over here, so Song of Seasons will affect the fighters too. Archers weaken this group again. Mages, you've got one more spell cast. Use it on this group. Oh yeah, move up and hit the cultists. I have no idea how effective bards are in actual combat, but we'll see. They're going to use the AoE again. Oh no, they're not. There you go, Song of Seasons. I should not sleep on Song of Seasons because it is useful. It has the downside of you have to wait a whole round for it to work, but if your units survive, it can be very good. I'll just use magic. Hopefully finish this off. Perfect. Having wiped out the cultists, the Crusaders discovered many blood-streaked golden idols. The soldiers fire up the camp forge and toss them into the flames. The heat of the forge melts the blasphemous statues down as the fighters cheer and whistle. Let's go for this fort too. Push our assault. I'm gonna get as much done as we can. Okay, AoEs will definitely work here. Let's try and take out the two big enemies. Keep hitting the Drachni. Bring out the dogs, slow them down. Well, now they're all bunched up. That's lovely. Perfect. I'm glad none of these armies have generals, because enemy generals being able to wreck you with magic is probably the only real challenge in this section, if your armies are kind of leveled up enough anyway. One of the prisoners informs the soldiers that the captured fortress was called the Castle of Desires. A cunning Glabrezu tempter turned all the mortals that lived here into slaves in exchange for granting their deepest wishes. Of course, all his promises turned out to be lies and illusions. Okay, looks like we can circle down this way and take these armies too. So let's... Oh, we just find the new location, did we? Laughing Caves. Oh wow, they moved a lot in one turn. Okay, do fireball here. See how many we can kill anyway. Send the Wolf Riders, hit them in the back. Archers weaken the air elementals. Sorcerers, you weaken the fire elementals. Bards, give us the buff. I want the dogs to protect the archers if possible. Zata, use your heal. Yeah, dogs, you just hit the air elementals as much as you can. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, that's not cool. I didn't realize fire elementals just did area of effect damage. Okay, I run the risk of killing the dogs if I do this, but... No, don't, yeah, like I said, don't sleep on Song of Seasons. It's too useful to ignore. Okay, definitely weaken those fire elementals. Increase the defense of everybody, please. Thank you. Yeah, bring the Azatas around here. Okay, this is not so terrible yet. These water elementals are a bit threatening. How much damage can Fireball potentially do? Okay, yeah, Fireball over here. I don't want to be overwhelmed by these cultists. Archers, you hit the water elementals. You two mages. Cool, they're done. Give us strength. Okay, this should be okay. Let's use Scorching Ray there. Archers shoot them. Mages shoot them. Yeah, we're fine. We've got this. Cool. Got everything back. That's what we like to see. All the land around is strewn with shards of magic crystals. They were brought here in huge quantities so the demon-worshipping spellcasters could draw power from them and summon elementals to serve them. They had no time to finish the last ritual, so a portion of the magic crystals fell into the crusaders' hands. Get a level up, that's nice. Ooh, Firestorm looks good. Power plus power plus... Power times power plus 5d10. Oh, so it's even more powerful than Fireball. Yep, we'll go with Firestorm. Easy choice. We can test out its effectiveness on this army here. Well, it costs a lot of energy. That is definitely worth it. The gargoyles are strong, it seems. Let's use the dogs to get in the way as usual. Sorry, dogs. You're gonna get caught in the attack. I don't feel good about doing that. While the captured demons beg for mercy, they give away extremely valuable information, revealing all the secrets and tricks of the enemy. The officers memorized every word, and in the coming battles they will have a chance to test the new knowledge in practice. What does that mean, though? It doesn't... Usually it says, like, oh, you get energy points or something. What does that... It doesn't say that means anything. Right, one more. We can get one more with our movement. This has been a productive round of movement for this army. I guess that means they've fought, like, 5 battles in one day. It's quite intense. Yep, this is a Firestorm moment. Incredible. I guess if it's plausible they fought that many battles in one day if the general's just waving his hand and killing all the units. Malicious mages who used to live here, all kinds of outcasts, practitioners of forbidden magic, and scoundrels who knew no fear of gods and were eager to sacrifice their souls in exchange for arcane power. Now they are all dead, and with utmost care the soldiers examine their trophies, magic labs, storages of artifacts, and occult libraries. Brilliant. We've got a fairly strong army here. We've just built up fairly randomly. This army's a lot weaker now. You can move back to Dresden. I need to remember to go back to Wintersun at some point. But okay, we are rested and ready to go into the Spinner of Nightmare's den. We're here for Hilor. He wants us to save his daughter. Oh wow, there's just some Baphomet cultists hanging around in there. And walking around, apparently. Okay, I'm going to buff up first. Okay. We're buffed and ready to go. Should have everything activated now. Oh, I love seeing that up to 12 on intelligence and dexterity. It's very nice. I haven't found anything particularly useful recently, I don't think. But oh yeah, we've got the Cinder Goggles. Allow their wearer to cast Hellfire Ray using their character level instead of caster level. Once per combat. I mean, that's pretty good. Ember and Darren are both already wearing stuff. Oh, we've got another plus... Oh, we already have enough plus 4s. Okay. I'll go through gear later. I think we're generally okay at the moment. The Spinner of Nightmare's illusions are the most incredible. They are far better than any fantasy. Okay, so these guys are all just in a dream world, aren't they? You're not going to put up any sort of fight? Oh. Is this the Spinner of Nightmares? Interesting. My mind was so limited, but now I am free. Never dreamed it would be so great. It would be so great to be insane.
Always watch your back.
Check what's in here first. Is that it? Just one chest? Nothing else? Okay. Spinner of Nightmares. Don't know if this is going to lead us straight into a fight, so let's do haste. You see a short, stout woman with full lips, long reddish hair, and insolent, lying, and completely shameless eyes. Hello, darling. Tired of serving the crusade? Care for some sweet illusions from the Spinner of Nightmares? I came for Lowry. Let her go immediately. The young woman makes eyes at you, and with feigned innocence asks sweetly, Really, Lady Crusader? Did you come to save me? You're so heroic. The Spinner of Nightmares laughs merrily. You're really trying to convince me that you are Lowry? Seriously? Like you don't know. You mean you don't? Seriously? The Spinner of Nightmares starts laughing. She laughs for a long time, obviously enjoying the process. Then she calms down and wipes away the tears from her laughter. This is a joke, right? Hilor probably seemed entirely focused, reasonable, and reserved to you. But in fact, he's a complete psycho. Don't blame him for deceiving you. He doesn't realize he's gone mad. 3 years ago I decided that I'd had enough of the Pathfinder life. I met like-minded people and joined the Labyrinth of the Mind, a group of Baphomet's cultists. whose heads Daddy Hilor was out to get. They were charmed by the mutability of the mind, the ease in which it can be tricked, and the wealth of opportunities doing so opened. I left a nice note to Daddy, asked him not to look for me, and then I escaped. But Hilor started chasing me. He got into his head that the spinner of nightmares and evil sorcerer stole his favourite daughter. The only thing I stole from him is Mum's locket, which I took as a keepsake. She points at the unassuming locket around her neck. Hilor was always tailing me. He dragged all my beautiful ideas through the mud. He broke carefully implemented plans. A few times we fought face to face, and every time I won. But I didn't want to kill him, so I erased his memory and hoped that he would finally get lost. But he always came back. The last time he snuck up on me so well, he almost chopped my head off with a single blow. I was frightened, started to fight him with all my strength, and thought I finally managed to break Daddy. I doubted he could heal from the wounds, so I hoped his hunt was finally over. But now you've appeared on my doorstep. When will it end? Your father remembered you as a good person. When did you turn into such a bloody monster? When my mum died, I became the light of his life, but I never wanted to be the light of anyone's life. I have my own path, and Dad should have just made peace with that instead. Instead, he sends assassins like you after me. And are you sure you want our meeting to end in murder? Are you suggesting that we part peacefully? Yes, I'm a smart girl. When someone like you comes for me, I realize it's for my benefit to split before things get out of hand. I'd suggest a deal. You let me go, and I go to the Abyss, never to return to Golarion. However, Daddy Hilor won't leave me alone even there. Yeah, she doesn't seem too bad, to be fair. I mean, she doesn't seem great either, but this is different from how Hilor described it anyway. Give me something to prove you are dead. I will deceive Hilor. Lowry smiles grimly. I've tried twice. I made him think I was dead, planted evidence, but every time his mental affliction makes him forget that he's already killed me. You need to talk to your father, otherwise you will destroy each other. She frowns, letting the mask of a coy seductress fall from her for a second. Talk to him? Do you think it's possible? I'm afraid he'll try to kill me as soon as he sees me, or start sobbing and hitting his head on the wall, which will be even worse. I can't see him like that. But all right. The Spinet of Nightmares takes off her locket, stares at it for a few seconds, and then gives it to you. It's a simple gold trinket, allowing you to store a lock of hair or a portrait of a beloved one. This locket used to belong to my mother. Hilor will remember it. I charmed it. When you are near Hilor, just open it, and I will appear there. I hope there won't be an ambush waiting for me. And now, if you please, I'm getting out of here. This den is not safe anymore. Daddy could send someone else to follow you. Oh, okay, that might change my plans about going straight to Iz then. Because I think Hilor can help out in Iz. So maybe we'll just go and get that, seeing as it's sending us back, maybe we'll just go and get that done. And then we can do more stuff around Dresden. And come back for Iz later. Well, we're just right here though, aren't we? We could just go there and do it. How am I meant to just visit my court while on the road? There seems to be a way that I can do that. Okay, the staff council has been strengthened. Oh. Oh, maybe, The Stargazers of Pelluris Shrine have shared their knowledge with the Commander. For many years, they've been creating an artifact that could weaken the connection between Threshold and the Abyss by shining Pelluris' northern lights down upon the fortress. The project requires just a little more work before it can be put into action. Oh, maybe that's different from the research Metasophen stole, but maybe what I was saying about missing the secret ending isn't... But why do we have that then? I thought you weren't meant to get that. If is it because we talked to the people? I have no idea. I'm going to stop thinking so much about what's coming up. Let's just carry on. Do we go straight to Iz? Or do we hop back and talk to Hilor? Decisions. We're so close is the thing. How long would it take me to build? I have to wait for the current event to be finished. So that's 2 days. And then I can build Outpost to Bastion expansion, which takes 7 days. And then I can just teleport here and go straight to Iz. I mean, in that time, I could just walk back, but walking back would take a lot of, would give me a lot of corruption because I'd have to rest. Or I could teleport here. That's not too far away. And then go there. Let's go back. I like doing quests all in one go anyway. I think it saves you, it keeps you kind of invested in what's going on. Okay, enter. It just goes straight to the inn. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea of who Baphomet really is. All that buffing feels like a waste of time now. Oh well. Where is Hilor? There he is. It's good to see you. What can I do for you? Would you like to renew your forces with excellent fighters? Activate Lowry's movement talisman. You and your daughter need to have a serious conversation. The Spinner of Nightmares appears beside you. She looks at her father anxiously. Dad, I want this feud to be over. You found Lowry? By the gods, you've brought her back to me. But... Hilor leans forward to embrace his daughter, but then stops as if he'd hit a wall. No. You are not Lowry. You are the Spinner of Nightmares. Hilor clutches his head with his hands, as if trying to hold back this dawning truth. You're both. My daughter. Murderer, demon worshipper, traitor. All you. Hilor looks at his daughter stunned. The walls he'd erected come crumbling down. Anger gradually replaces confusion in Hilor's eyes. His voice roars. Lowry, how? How could you? What have you become? You saw what you... I saw what you did. I followed your trail and saw all those bodies. All those madmen, the abomination you created. Why? If your mother... Lowry puts an end to Hilor's rage with a sharp slap to the face. She squints and hisses viciously. Don't you dare drag Mum into this. She wanted me to be happy, but you turned her into an idol and wanted me to sacrifice my life to her. Oh, I like that both of these are good. So we could say that Lowry's guilty because we've read her diary. But I think that's going to hit harder than just saying you're a family, don't fight. Okay, we'll go with that. Lowry, stop it. I've read your diary. You're guilty here and you know it. She shivers and stops. A strange expression, almost alien, freezes on her face. A tear runs down the Spinner of Nightmare's cheek. Dad, I'm sorry. Roaring with anger, the venture captain rushes towards his daughter in a powerful leap, but her words stop him like a solid blow. He drops to his knees, tears running from his eyes, his voice trembling with pain and grief. Lowry, my girl, please. Come back to me. Stop this horror. She shakes her head sadly. It's too late, Dad. I've chosen my life. I can't take it back. Please don't look for me. Think that I'm with Mum. One day we'll be together again. Lowry looks at you sadly. Thank you for this meeting, Nest. I will leave you now as I promised. I will never return to Golarion. Please, watch over my father. Don't let him do anything foolish. The Spinner of Nightmares disappears with a soft clap as Hilor utters a desperate shriek and moves to grab her, either to embrace or strangle her. Oh my Lowry, what happened to you? Hilor looks somewhat better than he did when you last met, but he is still far from cured. I don't understand why sometimes these dialogue things, it assumes that you just leave, but surely anybody would talk to Hilor right after this. It's like, you'd think he'd just talk to you automatically, but... But yeah, the implication here is that like time has passed and we just walked out on Hilor after that ended without talking to him, which feels weird. Hilor looks somewhat better than he did when you last met 2 seconds ago, but he is still far from cured. Commander, I beg you. I picked up the Spinner of Nightmares trail again. I discovered she has a den near the city of Iz. Oh dear. It would have been too risky to try to storm the place, but I didn't want to put the others' lives in danger. I snuck in alone to catch her off guard. I nearly got to her, but... You well know what Hilor is about to say next. He doesn't even realise that he's repeating his recent request word for word. His sick mind, stuck in an endless loop, cannot fathom that his hunt is over. Lowry is the Spinner of Nightmares. Remember I found her. Hilor stares at you blankly and his jaw drops. What are you talking about? Of course Lowry is not the Spinner of Nightmares. I've fought the Spinner many times. Why are you playing tricks on me? I'm not crazy. Sincere incomprehension floods Hilor's restless eyes. His mind cannot bear the terrible truth and represses it like many times before. I have to go. Good luck. Watch your back. Only trust your closest friends. The enemy is cunning and treacherous. Well, that's sad. Guess that means the Spinner of Nightmares quest is done, though. Yeah, here we go. Venture Captain Hilor's chase is over. The Spinner of Nightmares, also known as the Pathfinder Lowry, will no longer be the target of his everlasting hunt. Well, we just proved that that's not the case. Commander, glad to see you. Unfortunately, the Spinner of Nightmares trail has gone cold again. Her den was abandoned, though someone made a real mess there. But I will not rest until I've found her and saved my baby Lowry. Oh, poor guy. I guess it makes sense why he's obsessively talking about the Spinner of Nightmares all the time now, though. Yeah, I feel like that dialogue should have been maybe handled a bit differently, because I think anyone would just immediately talk to him after that event. So maybe instead of implying that time has passed, you could have some dialogue there about, like, oh, Hilor looks sad and angry for a second, but he blinks and then suddenly he's back to his old ways. Like the memory loss is that instantaneous, maybe. I think it's just... Sorry, I just thought I heard a weird noise. I think it's outside there. Hello, one-eyed devil. I haven't got anything new to say. Okay. Right, let's go to our court, seeing as they have some stuff there, and we're here anyway. Oh, we can chat with Ember on the way, actually, can't we?
Everything has a price.
She probably has stuff to say, seeing as we did her quest. Where is she? Oh, she's there. Your kindness won the battle. Maybe it will help us win the entire war. If only the demon lords listened to me. If more people talked to them, pitied them, asked them to come to their senses. And still, some would rather die of their spite than reject it. I don't know if we can win with kindness alone, but I will try. I'll give you my word. What's going to happen to Nocticula now? It's up to her. She used to think she was free, but she was eventually controlled by her sins. But she was actually controlled by her sins. Now she is actually free and afraid. What will she choose? Maybe she will do evil again. Maybe she will leave the abyss. I don't know. Now everything is in her hands. I have to go. So go. Okay, let's go to our court. Yeah, I'm fine with this group. Where are these travelers? Here they are. Siren Song and Summer Song. Oh, hello there. Hello, and may you have clear skies. Spring Song. Two golden scaled Azatas that look like twins wave to you in unison and laugh with clear ringing voices. Greetings to you and your court. Our names are last verse of Spring Song and first verse of Summer Song. Or simply Spring Song and Summer Song. Or simply the Chuckling Twins. We are adventurers and, as the mortals would say, itinerant traders. Really, we just like to collect beautiful and magical things, and we part with them when something new catches our eye. We heard about you from our brothers and sisters in Elysium and decided we should visit. Tell me about yourself. We were born from the essence of good souls at the instant spring turned to summer. Or were we? One of us was lonely and made friends with her reflection in the mirror of joy. She asked her reflection to come into this world so they could be together from that moment on. Or were we? There were 6 of us, 2 golden snakes, 2 white-winged swans, and 2 beautiful maidens. And one time, as we danced under the moon, our dance was so wild and free that we all became jumbled together and turned into 2 Azatas. Or did we? The twins wink and laugh merrily. I would like to see your beautiful and magical things. We don't want a star knife. A +5 Haramakis, not terrible. You haven't got that much useful, have you? I guess we could just sell stuff to you, though. Let's do price in descending order. I'm confused by what all these daggers are meant to be. Like, why do we just have this massive pile of daggers? And they're all labelled as quest relevant. I'm not going to sell them, just in case. Okay. Wonder if these guys have varying stock, like the stuff you can buy from them changes. I'm not sure. How do we get our island to move? That's what I want to know. They said that it would move and follow us around, but I can't see how we're meant to access it unless I'm being stupid. Hello, Roveg. Roveg is used to crushing, not being a friend. Strange place, strange allies. Oh, that's a mimic, isn't it? Oh, wow. I didn't realise there was this kind of extra space. It's much larger than I thought. Okay, let's head out. Show completed quest for a second. Mythic quests. Was it just an errand that brought us here then? Oh no, it wasn't a quest at all, was it? It was an event on Crusader management. Why has Ivy lost all the buffs I gave her? Yeah, I didn't miss Ivy when I was doing the buffing. Yeah, because otherwise she wouldn't have the spell resistance active. And certainly, either way, I don't want Ivy to just randomly lose all her buffs. So, well, let's rest so we can regenerate Sweet Sleep, and then we'll head over to Iz. We have to rest for a day, apparently.
Do your tiefling friends tease you about your shadow? I remember how upset you used to get when you were little.
Stop acting like we know each other. Only a pathetic idiot would be friends with a crazy beggar. You got it? That ain't me.
Cool. Let's just go straight out rather than going to our citadel. I'm pretty sure there's we'll have a diplomatic council event waiting, but can hold off on that for now. Enchanting the remains of the soul of Stevanius the Rotten are still locked within the shards of his phylactery. A dark ritual could awaken their power or destroy them permanently. I think the Bane of Spirit's meant to be really good. Bane of Flesh. Once per day, whenever your HP falls below 0, your HP is restored by twice your character level, and the ring summons 1d4 plus 2 undead skeletal champions around you for 2 minutes. Or you bound a part of your soul to the ring. You gain a +4 bonus to saving throws against mind affecting, or a bunch of effects, but a -2 penalty to saves against poison, elemental, paralyzing, and movement impairing effects. As a swift action, you can lose HP equal to half your level to grant target creature a +2 bonus to attack rolls and transform their weapon's damage type to force for 1 round. We'll go with that one. By offering up a dark prayer over the remains of the phylactery of Stevanius the Rotten, priests awaken grains of his soul. The vicious spirit melted with the ring, giving its owner the unholy forces. Force damage is very useful, so... Oh, that's a relic one. You can strengthen diplomatic connections. Yeah, we'll get that done. No, we don't want to do Zaphir's experiments. Might as well do Glory to Heroes, though I think our morale is fine. There's nothing else we can really do, is there? Let's look on the campaign map. Any good place we can move this army to? Move it down here. Or we could move it back up towards Dresden to reinforce it and make it stronger. Let's go after all the armies that we can at the moment. We'll head it down here. Especially as we have the ability to reinforce it every now and again. We'll go for these next time. I just want to keep an eye on potential demon armies attacking us. Cool. Right, so we can teleport again. Let's teleport to, yeah, Tree's home, and then we should be able to get to Iz fairly quickly. Yeah. Or we could go over to Winter Sun. No, I want to do Wiz quickly. I think going to rescue makes sense that we would go and rescue Queen Galfrey as fast as we can. We've also got Regel's quest to do, but I'm not in any massive rush to do that. Which is the one we're teleporting to? Treason Home. So the journey takes a day. We've spotted the enemies. Evade. They're still not got movement. Evade again. I'll have movement in a minute. There you go. Getting the feeling this is going to be going to mostly be a map episode. Wait, use Fireball instead. Great, killed most of them. Let's use spells, pick at them. I think the Clavicuses can teleport, so we'll weaken them. Oh no, they can't teleport, but they just do Ray of Fear. It's fine. Dogs, out you come. Get the dogs in the way. Just do Scorching Ray. Finish off the Shurs. Run up and attack them there. We can shoot them. Hopefully this magic can finish them off. We're lucky. No. That's hardly a threat. There's only one of them left. Easy. Oh, Albrig wants us to go back to his hometown as well, doesn't he? I don't want to sleep on all the companion quests. Baphomet's demons spared no effort in breaking the stones of this solid rock. It wasn't until after the Crusaders finished them off and examined the mountain that they finally realized the reason for the determination. There is a vein of mithril in these rocks, a rare and extremely valuable metal. Except... Right, let's hit this fort. This is a ice storm, if I've ever seen one. Maybe kill all of these in one go. Brilliant. Nuke 'em. I guess at some point we'll get the next stage of Sealer's quest back as well. The demon who reigned here worshipped neither Baphomet nor Discari. With the help of his minions, he had built himself a little fort and used it as a base to mistreat many captured mortal slaves. Oh, more armies. I was going to say we should head back, but more armies have opened up. I'm fine with that. Which one would I want to go for first? Well, the gargoyles are pretty tough to fight, so maybe not them. We'll go for this army first. Okay, they're too spread out for us to hit them all in one go, even with Firestorm. So we'll use Fireball. Hopefully we can kill them all. Close enough. Need to just go and immediately start hitting them. Archers finish off the little two. And then everyone just focus on these, on the Uliudru. However you're supposed to say that. Do this quickly, you Scorching Ray. In a torn tent that served as the commander's base of the defeated unit, the soldiers found several notes with instructions from some influential demon of the Threshold Fortress. After studying them carefully, the officers drew a number of important conclusions on Demon's tactics. Whether these conclusions are correct or not, that remains to be seen in the battles to come. Do ones like that mean anything? I have no idea. Seeing as we use a ton of magic, let's go Spellcraft. And guaranteed ability, Call of Lightning. Okay. Okay, let's just sidle you back round. We can probably reach this army, so why not? Okay. Energy 40. Oh, I should have used the ability that refilled his energy, shouldn't I? Is there any way we can hit 3 of these at once? There is. Fantastic. Don't go near the Plague Smilodons yet. Just weaken them. Let them come to us. We can save on the spells here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. A pack of plagued beasts who had settled in what remained of an ancient war camp. As one crusader bard told it, the camp likely belonged to warriors who followed Araden into battle against the demonic invasion around 300 years ago. After clearing the camp, the crusaders collected everything of value and left. So well, let's use the replenish ability now. So then we've got time before it recharges. Oh, I need to, so I don't forget. It's always good to, build. Okay, build a... Yeah, Citadel, definitely. Watchtower. Do a garrison stables. We could do with more of the getting more cavalry. Let's do a hospital. I think that's have more infirmary. I'm not as worried about supply buildings anymore. Was there another fort that we got recently? We got one up here too, didn't we? Yeah, the Castle of Desires. Yeah, Citadel, Watchtower. So if this place is attacked, it's quite remote, isn't it? Let's build an alchemist laboratory and a watchtower. Cool. Yeah, I think that's all the ones that we need to build in. travel a bit more before we rest. Okay, we'll rest here. Anything we can cook? Honestly, I only really care about Demon Slayer soup, but I don't want to waste one region. If we find some crystallized demonic rage, I want to be able to make that. Okay, I think we rest, and then we carry on to Iz. Oh, yeah, picked off the rest of them, didn't I?
So, your auntie Hapsamira is a cow, your great-grandfather Baphomet is a goat, so how come you're a little lamb?
Huh? What do you... Ah, the horns. Gotcha. I don't know, but I hope to all the gods the story doesn't start. One day Baphomet was walking through a pasture.
Okay, let's go to Iz. Save. Let's try and save Queen Galfrey. Enter. Somebody tells me this is going to be a very big map. Oh, our Azata, our Azata court's here. That's nice. Okay, gonna buff. Okay, let's see what waits us here. Everyone to me! Rally to me! We must leave the island immediately! Nest, you are here! We're going to fight for the city. Don't worry about us, we can take care of ourselves. Cool. The way they're talking makes it sound like the island should be following me around, but still don't seem to be able to use it.
Is the erstwhile heart of Sarkoris, until it was cleaved in twain. A dead city turned death trap. One who enters may never leave.
Hello, Arilu. Arilu seems lost in thought, her words addressed to no one in particular. She is no longer hiding the gaping wound above her own heart. The city and all of Sarkoris are dead because of what you did. What do you feel when you look at your handiwork?
Regret poisons the will and the mind. I've long since forgotten what regret feels like.
That's not true. Every living person feels regret. The only people who don't have any regrets are people who have died on the inside. But you're not one of them. Your soul is still alive. I can feel your regret. You regret something very, very much.
I have a lot of questions for you.
I wish I could answer them now, but I cannot. Your time is running out. Anamora is about to turn the Temple of Stone manuscripts to dust. If she does not, the one now approaching from the abyss will. Soon this city may be gone altogether, along with all that it contains.
The Temple of Stone manuscript. Okay, so it sounds like we need to get there quickly. One of us has to die for the other to live and the world room to close. Is that why you're here? To sacrifice me?
No. You cannot grasp the full picture. Your understanding of the situation is flawed. You see...
Arilu cuts herself off mid-sentence.
I am here to give you a warning. Listen closely. Dascari knows of your arrival. This entire city is a trap. A trap he's set for you. The reckless queen was lured here, and I imagine she is rushing headlong toward her own destruction as we speak. Many of your allies are here, and their camp is about to be attacked. The very same camp at which the reckless queen left your banner. The Sword of Valor. The city is also home to the Temple of Stone manuscripts, one of the few surviving arcane libraries in Sarkoris. Some of my research is held there on Dascari's orders, and the Locust Lord's minions are laying waste to it at this very moment. Turn back and you'll lose everything. But if you charge forward, you'll be heading into an ambush. He will let you pass deeper into the city, and then all will descend into chaos. Iz has rotted away. It is steeped in abyssal emanations. Once Daskari breaks through, the consequences will be horrific. Choose then what is more valuable to you, and what you wish to save in time. Your allies and the banner, the Queen, or knowledge itself. Knowledge. It's time. I know this won't be our last meeting, so I will not bid you farewell.
Really looks at you intently, then turns away. Okay. Queen Galfrey and Irabeth are there. Sword of Valor's there. And the Temple of Stone Manuscripts is over here. I guess we have a... is this going to be a choice between what we go for? Dawn of Dragons. Why is that under the City of Locusts? Find Captain Sealkid. That's also under the City of Locusts. Okay, maybe that's just the name of this chapter then, the City of Locusts. Visit the Temple of Stone Manuscripts, find the Sword of Valor, or find Queen Galfrey. Okay. Well, at the moment anyway, I guess we can just go forward. Okay, yeah, turn on your weapon enchantment.
Cover me!
Cover me, all right?
Nice work, Albrig. Finish the job, Baruchle. Great. Okay, I'm not sure which one we're going to go for first. I feel like character-wise we should go and save... we should try and save Galfrey first. I wonder if there's a way to save all of it, but I don't know. I feel like lives are more important to us than things like knowledge and power, so... I think, yeah, going for Queen Galfrey and Irabeth would be the most sound play. Not sure, though. Oh, there's a trap.
Something wrong?
Oh! Oh, Jiff. You always run round the trap, not... You should run around the trap, even. Not just run directly towards it. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to prioritize going to Queen Galfrey and Irabeth, then go to the Temple of Stone Manuscripts. I don't really know what the benefit of the Sword of Valor is, so I'm not too frightened by the idea of losing it. But we'll see how this plays out with all the options. Oh, hello. Ness, why are you still here? You should be down there. Well, good thing we have Dimension Door. At least I can get you down there. Try an instant kill, see if it works. No. Try another one. Nope. Okay, Darren, do prayer. This map feels strange to navigate. You see from a distance the gleaming blades and armor shining bright against the ravaged ruins. Their clipped strides betraying both pride and tension.
Everything is prepared for the attack, Your Majesty.
Good. Terendelev was our protector and friend. To grant rest to her soul and her body, which has been corrupted with dark magic, is our duty. Close ranks!
Oh, is that Terendelev? Wait! Galfrey turns towards your voice. One after another, emotions pass over her clear, stern features. Astonishment, disbelief, guilt, and hope.
It can't be! It's the commander!
Irabeth catches herself.
Commander, I'm glad to see you alive.
Galfrey shakes off the daze and almost makes a step forward towards you, but stops abruptly.
There is much we need to discuss, Commander, but it will have to wait. We are preparing for an attack. I hope you will join us in battle.
Her voice sounds almost cheerful, yet a furrow appears between her brows.
Why, hello, my dear cousin. We have returned from the abyss. Will you clasp me to your breast as reunited kinsmen should?
Galfrey coldly stares Darren down and slowly, begrudgingly, gives him a nod of acknowledgement. Where are you headed?
An undead monster created from Terendelev's remains has made its lair nearby. I see it as my sacred duty to honor her memory and destroy her abominable imitation.
I'm tempted to do the chaotic option. Let's talk about the high-handedness of a certain ruler who stripped me of my rank and threw me into the abyss. But honestly, things worked out for the best. We needed to go there anyway. The stripping of my rank's a bit annoying, but let's just do the... Actually, maybe I will do that. Now we'll do this one. I emerge victorious in the abyss, and Iz will be no different. The demon's reign will soon crumble.
Your spirit is astounding, Commander.
Shadow of guilt that had previously crossed Galfrey's face now becomes more conspicuous. Yeah, we're making her feel worse about it by doing that. You're addressing me by the rank you deprived me of.
You are the commander of the Fifth Crusade. People would address you so even if I were to sign a decree forbidding it. Some things you just cannot take away. I have tried and failed. One of my many failures in life.
I have many questions for you.
I understand. I promise I shall be sincere as soon as we have vanquished the foe before us. I have been waiting to have this conversation for so long.
We should go.
And now, onward.
Okay. I like that. I'm hoping all of his voice. It's a nice break for me. My head's a bit hazy today, so doing all the reading, as you can probably tell, I'm stumbling more than usual. Okay, let's take this seriously. Sure, it won't be easy. Let's do. Actually, I'm going to save a Joy of Life for later, maybe. We'll see how this goes for now. Just run up and do a Actually, no, it's undead, so it won't do anything. Do a force punch attack.
What's that glitter?
I think we missed. Definitely want haste.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Okay, Arushale. Quarry on Terendelev. And just shoot. Okay, Terendelev's got very high AC. Makes sense. Turn off power attack or brig. Do death from above. Oh wow. That's good damage. Okay, turn off power attack on you too, Fenris. Don't want to make it harder than it needs to be. Okay, Ember, do a free Hellfire Ray. It's pretty good. And then try to do Evil Eye on it, see if it works. Immune. Of course it's immune. Move over here so you're less likely to be fireballed. Nearly killed it. Killed her already. Okay, Darren. What would be good for you to do? Try another Hellfire Ray. That's probably actually quicken it. And then I do an attack. Ivu, finally you. Also turn off power attack. Would have been cool if we could kill Terendelev in the first turn. Wow, basically all the Crusaders died. Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Okay. Dimension Strike, then Force Punch attack. Well, a shame about your men. They didn't do too well, did they? They exploded. Where's Walgif? There he is. Deal with these traps for me, Walgif. Okay, now everybody come talk to Queen Galfrey. Galfrey leans on her sword firmly. There is a pensive look in her eyes as the rush of combat dies away. I need the truth, my queen. The way you sent me into the abyss raises some questions.
I've been expecting this. This is no time or place for confessions. On the other hand, any fight on the streets of this cursed city could be the last for either one of us. It is better that I open my heart now than later regret not saying what I should have. I have seen many more years than any human is supposed to. I have lived through one lifetime, then another. And all this time, I have been more of a symbol than a living person. 2 words, duty and destiny, fused with my blood, serving as my spine and bones. I forgot how to think outside these notions. You awakened the first human emotions I had felt in a long time, and those emotions were fear and jealousy. Yes, fear of the unknown and jealousy of one who robbed me of my status as the living symbol of the Crusades. I admit it. I do. And I ask for your forgiveness. I sent you into the abyss because I could not fully understand what you were and what to do with you. I hoped that you truly were our salvation, and I was painfully frightened of that being true. That is all I can say.
Well, she acknowledged it, and she apologized. Apology accepted.
I am glad. I was worried you wouldn't find it in yourself to understand and forgive me. Thank you.
She looks into your eyes searchingly, then quietly lets out a breath and offers an awkward smile. A few wrinkles on her face smooth out at once. I read the letter you left for me in Dresden.
It was written in a moment of weakness. I was mourning my friend whom I had treated unfairly. I never even thought you'd find that letter.
Galfrey's cheeks redden. The storyteller had witnessed your letters pass and told me what you were feeling while writing it.
Enough! This is no time to be having such a conversation. We can talk. Afterward. Later. At some point.
You fancy me. How did the crusade fare in my absence?
Not badly enough to be called a disaster, and not well enough to offer hope. It is as if everything simply shuddered to a halt. So I decided to try to move the sleeping avalanche by bringing my forces here.
Why have you come to Iz, and what is it you're trying to accomplish?
This was a desperate push. A desperate attempt to try to change something in this everlasting war. I would not say it was completely aimless. My arcane specialists have long since theorized that fully resolving the matter of the wound would only be possible in its very heart. But we had never come close enough to eyes or threshold to study them thoroughly. That is why I am here. A mad old queen on her last crusade.
Don't blame yourself, Your Majesty. You're not mad. You're a smart woman no matter how you look at it. Turning down such an opportunity, now that would have been foolish.
I have to go.
Here is where we must part. I shall catch my breath and begin gathering my people. All that's left of my army.
Irabeth? Now I want to see Nevi again and to get away from this darkness. She'll have more to say later. Right, I think we should go to the Temple of Stones. What? Hold on. Hello, Discari.
The hour of reaping comes.
Trapped, trapped. You are caught in our Lord's trap, mortal. Our brothers and sisters are devouring the camp of your Crusader minions at this very moment. And Imora, our Lord's priestess, is about to turn all the treasures we've been keeping in the Temple of Stone manuscripts to dust. You will lose everything, everything. You will lose everything. Okay, so that's all the way over here. I think we should... What was that quest update? Okay, the demons are going on the offensive. Okay, so this the Scari's the final battle. We shouldn't head over that way yet. Wait, where are we?
Me already.
No, I'm not going to tempt fate. I'm just going to go straight to the temple if I can.
If there's gold, it's mine.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Kill the Voreleki. I'll try to. Just send Albrig over. There's a bunch. Well, thank you for coming to me. Makes this easier. Ember, what's best for you to do? Try an instant kill. Didn't work. Try another one. Oh, it's immune. I need to actually read this and not waste turns. Okay, Darren, you going to attack? Rujif can attack here. Ship turn power attack back on. It's okay. Okay, let's see what's in this chest.
This is my kind of work.
These locusts on this map are creepy. Okay, I'm at the temple, it seems. There's a trap there I'd rather not activate. Can we all enter stealth, please?
They'll never see me coming.
Woojif, can you go round this trap? You can. Go and disarm it, please.
This is my kind of work.
Okay, nest. Let's oh, we can't really. Oh, you can turn off stealth. Just go up as close as you can. Would you, if you turn off stealth and do haste? Quarry and then shoot. A free shot in. Darren, do prayer. Oh, I should have turned off quickened. Probably will need that when we fight Discari. Something tells me he won't be easy. Baphomet wasn't easy. We had to rely on Nocticular to help us for that one. Hellfire Ray Ember. Thank you. Let's do another one. Right. Okay, Dimension Strike and Vampiric Touch. Attack. Perfect. Smashed it. Usually shoot it. I really should be remembering to use Quarry. Because I can use it instantly now, so no reason not to use it on every enemy, really. Loot. Okay, there's another way in that way. Right, we want to go downstairs to the temple. Hopefully coming here second isn't too bad. Secret room. Was nice. Item received shards of glass key. The key that was kept in eyes among Aruli Vorlesh's notes is damaged beyond repair. There's no way of knowing what it used to open. Okay. So I guess we lost that. Unless there's more in here we can find. Anamora. There you are. My lord's worst enemy and his most loyal servant. The elf skin is black as coal and her hair is, worst enemy and his most loyal servant. Does that make sense? The elf skin is black as coal and her hair is white like snow. Her body is covered in ulcers and abscesses. The locusts are swarming in the folds of her clothes and above her head. Her voice is calm, serene. I am Anamora, one of the high priestesses of Discari. I had been waiting for the day I would see you with my own eyes. We have much to discuss. The floor under her feet is cluttered with shards of stone tablets and remains of acid-burned scrolls. Anamora is destroying the archives and, by the look of it, most of the library has already been disposed of. The only thing that's still intact is a single crystal that looks similar to the ones you saw in Aureli's laboratory. I don't serve Discari. A naive mistake. All serve our Lord without exception. Sooner or later, everyone is destined to become food for his swarm. Baddies really do have a way with words sometimes, but you and me just can't. But you and me just can't be like, what if we just chomp our way through the swarm ourselves, huh? Because one, we're not baddies, and two, there's no way we're eating a yucky thing like that. So we're not gonna say it, even if we don't mean it. Ivan, did that make any sense? Okay, but you and me is me and Ness. So we're not gonna say it, even if we don't mean it. That doesn't really make sense. I met your acolytes, the elves from Kyonin who ended up in your cult. Ah, those sweet fools. It was so amusing to deceive them and slowly deprave them, setting them on the path of the swarm. Then they realized how far they'd gone. When they'd realized how far they'd gone, it was too late. All those fierce champions of justice, vigilantes, paragons, all were now nothing but frightened orphans and common criminals. And none had the nerve to refuse when they pledged their fealty to me. None except for that blasted Kalessa. What are you doing here? I've been waiting here to reveal to you the truth about our Lord, the one whose designs you've been fulfilling from the start without realizing it. Aureli Vorlesh warned me you tried to destroy these archives. What do you have to say to that? Aureli Vorlesh, that traitor! Hatred seeps into Anamora's silky voice. Why hasn't the Lord deprived her of her rank yet? To think that she's still the second highest figure within the clergy, right after the Echo, and I'm only the third. But let us not dwell on this. Having regained her equanimity, she speaks smoothly and steadily once more. You were asked why I would need to destroy the Temple of Stone manuscripts? I'll answer you, because its time has come. The very last memories of Sarkoris must be erased, undone. Today this place serves as a feast for the swarm. What is there to talk about? Our Lord's wisdom and his generosity, the fate that awaits this world, and your part in its sacrament. Wisdom? He only knows how to devour and destroy. Do not confuse our Lord with his servants. The swarm destroys and devours to make the consumed one with the swarm. Locusts are foolish, be it insects or those who submit to our Lord. They do not need intelligence, for they are guided by the higher mind of Lord Discari. The entire history of the Crusades is a testament to his unrivaled genius. The first wave of the invasion was feeble, chaotic, disorganized. It convinced mortals of the demon's weakness. The knights were celebrating their victory as the minions of our Lord were scattered across the world, laying their eggs in the minds of mortals, forming cult cells, preparing for the upcoming war. Then the second wave began. It was strong, but not strong enough to stir the whole world. 70 years of impasse, with the front line unmoving. Fighters from all over Golarion rushed here, eager to become food for the swarm, servants for the cult, tools for our Lord. And finally you, Aureli Vorlesh's creation at the head of the crusade, Discari's greatest weapon that will bring him triumph. Generosity, which Discari brings nothing but pain and death. A simple mind may see it that way, yes. Our Lord is stern, yet he is gracious. He grants mortals a boon they do not understand. His generosity is beyond any naive deliberations on good and evil. Do you know why Discari stands above other demon lords? Unlike most of them, he never was mortal. But he is not of our pathetic world. Discari is a child of the gods, an undying spirit of eternity, and he wishes to give that eternity to us. What is this fate that awaits the world? We poor mortals suffer in our pitiful world, Discari will free us from this misery. It's true. All mortals in this world are poor orphans. They all suffer. But how can Discari free anyone from their misery? He only brings more. Hush, child. I'll explain it all to you. If you realize this world's imperfection, then you've already made the first step towards accepting the salvation that the great Discari gives. A single locust is born, devours, dies, then becomes devoured itself. The swarm is eternal. That which becomes its food joins the never-ending cycle of purgation, and with every birth and death, it grows closer to the immortal blessedness of its maker. That is Discari's great gift to Galarian. Death, suffering, all that we call evil, will cease to be once the entire world is turned into an eternal, insatiable swarm. And what do you suppose is my part in all this? Discari has many servants, and not all of them realize whom they serve. Some possess no mind at all. Others are capable of thought, but cannot comprehend their mission. This whole war, its every detail, everything is a part of his shrewd plan. You're bringing the last of the Crusader army, and to where? To a slaughter. The last battle approaches, a grand slaughter in which you and your soldiers will feed the swarm. The Crusaders and the Worldwound will become one. What say you now? Having learned the truth about our Lord, will you kneel before his glory, or will you keep squirming despite knowing that your every action expedites his victory? I can't imagine anyone kneeling. I kind of tempted to do this option, attack surreptitiously while she's absorbed in her preaching. Or the chaotic option. An interesting philosophy. I wish we could have a theological debate, but unfortunately we're at war. This isn't a war, it's a feast. All things will fall under thousands of bites. Okay, so we have some swarm units here as well we need to keep an eye on. You're just going to attack the Drachni soldier.
Time to share your
Would you do that too? Oh, there's more in here. Fair enough. Okay, Darren, Firestorm's going to become in handy right about now. Ember, you move up. Can you instant kill anyone? No, it's not worth trying really, is it? Do Fire Snake. We have swarms to deal with. Do it again. Ruchelet. Help out Warjif. Albrig. Turn power attack back on. Death from above. Oh, you can't reach her. That's a shame. Go... Yeah, hit this one. Oh, you're hitting the swarm? I didn't think you'd be able to. Okay, not complaining. Okay, Ivu can come up and attack Animora. Do Dimension Strike and Force Punch attack on Animora. Should do Frigid Touch. I want to save the Force Punches. Didn't put up much of a fight there anymore. Okay, Darren, another firestorm, please.
Precision and grace.
Ember, another fire snake. You just start shooting this one, Arushale. Stop forgetting to do Quarry, Joe. Quarry's useful. Okay, death from above. Fenris. Library, your turn. Perfect. Said there was one thing left. Where can we find that then? It says that she didn't destroy a crystal in the dialogue. Key crystal. This is without a doubt one of the crystals Aurelia used to record her experiments. A single word is written on it. Key. Key crystal resembles crystals used by Aurelia in her laboratory. It is strange to see such an item in Iz, far away from the magical device with which it likely belongs. The ancient writings are almost erased. It is no longer possible to read them, but the holy aura around them makes it clear that they were praising the gods of Sarkoris. Okay. Well, at least we found something here. I don't know if that's critical for our ending or not, but we shall see. We'll just do things as we go and see how we get. The symbols inscribed on the stone match those Krennic showed you. Huh? Where does it say that? What triggered that? If Krennic gave us some info about this place, I would like to know. Oh, yeah, he told us about a place where some powerful scrolls were hidden, didn't he? So I guess that was what helped us find that bookshelf. Not entirely useful. Another recipe. Okay, well, let's get out of here. We want to go and get the Sword of Valor now. Or, yeah, go to our camp anyway. Outside. Oh dear. Now it's raining blood.
Careful now.
This is getting fairly extreme. A good fight. I wish they could all be like that. Well, there's some of our free crusaders. This does not look good.
Their backs.
Cover me, all right?
Is there a chance that lightning's going to hit us? Oh, there it is. Some at the end. Oh no, there's no guy there. Okay, Ember, move up. Do Hellfire Ray on this guy. The lightning is not helping. Okay, do vampiric touch attack nest. Or just disarm the trap just so we're not going to accidentally bump into it. And then turn off turn-based mode and just do this quite fine without it. Ooh.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
I sense something.
Okay, whereabouts are we on the map? Okay, we're more kind of over this way. That's fine. Would you disarm this trap, please?
Pretty good, aren't I?
Maybe I will do all of this in one go. Doesn't feel like it's taking that long. Go back over here. Oh, we leveled up too. That's nice. Actually, I think I will probably split his up. Yeah, that's concerned me because that activates when oh. The blood rain's stopped. That seemed to be Terendelev showing up to fight, so I hope that Queen Galfrey and Irabeth are still okay. Yeah, there they are. He wasn't going to make us fight Discari again. Not Discari again, sorry. Terendelev again. I don't want to miss on searching around. Okay, that looks like it's heading directly over to where Discari is, so we won't go that way. Yet. Where's Woljif? There he is. Disarm. It's through here. Nothing, okay. Just a trap in a corner for no reason.
Precisely.
Okay, kill this group.
Always watch your back.
Is this... Oh, okay. This is just a little thing to the side then. I got worried over nothing.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, go to turn-based mode for this because there's a trap there. Big guy there. Do a force punch attack nest. Would you give us haste? And go here and get ready to disarm that trap. Bulbrig, death from above. Hit the big guy. You can kill him in one turn. Fantastic. Ember. Instant kill, see if it works. Great. It's nice when they work sometimes.
Killing is what I was made for.
There's a Narf sheet. Probably do with some healing going on. Oh, Dan, we never use this with you, but use your channel positive energy. Couldn't hurt.
Kiss your life goodbye.
Yeah, Woolshift just disarmed the trap.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Time for another death from above. You taking strength damage? Okay. We should probably go over to our camp though, shouldn't we? We can do all this superfluous kind of searching stuff later. Oh. Crap. Just getting into more fights.
Distract them for me.
Feel that?
Okay, one's dead. Ember, do you want a Hellfire Ray? Didn't do much good. Oh, hey Georgie. Get out of the way, please. I can't see. Sit there. Don't forget to use quarry. There you go. Death from the bubble brig. Perfect. You know what, let's just head right back over to where our camp is, around where our camp is, because I don't want to keep getting distracted.
Will not be trifled with.
Switch around this area too, though, on the way back.
This is my kind of work.
Oh. People attacking from all over the place. How am I doing for time? Okay, I'm nearly at 2 hours. Tell you what, I'll finish this
I'll
fight,
lead to your
and then we'll do the
doors.
second half of his next time. I am struggling to concentrate today, to be honest.
Struggles end here.
And the performance is going down, so... Okay, Ember, Hellfire Ray. Warbrig, you know what to do. Death from above. Okay, yeah. Before I go any further, I'm going to leave it there for now. I'll tell you what, just search around this corner. There you go. Build out this chunk of map. I can stop worrying about it now. Okay, wait, I'm going to leave it there. Next time we'll go to our camp, see how things fared there, given that we didn't go to help them right away. And then, I guess, fight Discari. We'll see how that goes. I'll level up as well next time. But cool, thank you for watching. Sorry, I feel a little bit low energy today. If you want to follow this series, you can subscribe. I'll be posting stuff daily, ideally. And if you want to leave a like or a comment to say hi or give me advice or anything like that, it would all be very much appreciated. Thanks again, folks. Bye.